The forest is never truly silent, even in the deepest winter, when snow buries the earth and the wind freezes the air. Something moves, a shadow between trees, a breath in the dark, a low, distant howl. This is not chaos, this is coordination. Wolves do not rule with brute force alone. They rule with intelligence. A wolf alone is dangerous. A pack is unstoppable. A typical pack consists of a dominant breeding pair, often called the alpha male and alpha female, and their offspring. But this is not chaos or constant fighting, it is structure. Every member knows its role: hunters, scouts, caretakers. Communication is subtle: a glance, a tail position, a shift in posture. They don't need to shout. They understand each other, because survival depends on unity. Winter is the wolf's greatest ally. Deep snow slows elk and deer. But wolves are built for endurance. They do not sprint. They exhaust. They track for kilometers, testing the herd, looking for weakness, an injured leg, a slower reaction, a moment of separation. When the herd runs, the wolves don't panic. They spread, they flank, they isolate. The hunt is not random. It is calculated pressure. And once the target is chosen, the pack tightens the circle. There is no dramatic roar, only breath, snow, teeth. The chase does not last seconds. It lasts minutes, sometimes longer. The chosen elk begins to slow. Its breathing becomes heavier. Its steps lose rhythm. The wolves do not rush blindly. One moves to the flank. Another pressures from behind. A third tests the front. This is not chaos. It is coordinated collapse. The prey turns, kicks, fights. But wolves are built for endurance, not ego. They wait for imbalance. And then the final surge. Teeth clamp onto the hind leg. Another grips the shoulder. Weight pulls downward. Snow erupts. Breath clouds the air. The forest watches. Within moments, the struggle ends. No celebration, no roar of victory, just survival. The pack feeds in order. Dominant pair first, then the rest. Nothing is wasted, because winter is long, and hunger always returns. For decades, wolves were misunderstood. The idea of the alpha wolf was built on studies of captive animals. In the wild, the truth is different. A wolf pack is a family. The so-called alpha male and female are simply the parents. Leadership is not dominance through violence. It is experience. It is protection. It is decision-making. The lead pair chooses when to move, when to rest, when to hunt. Young wolves learn by watching, by participating, by failing safely within structure. Power in a wolf pack is not loud. It is stable. And stability means survival. Far north, beyond dense forests, live the white shadows of the tundra. The Arctic wolf. Temperatures drop below -40 degrees Celsius. Food is scarce. Darkness can last for months. Yet they survive. Their fur grows thicker. Their bodies conserve energy. They travel vast distances, across frozen landscapes. Far north, beyond dense forests, live the white shadows of the tundra. The Arctic wolf. Temperatures drop below -40 degrees Celsius. Food is scarce. Darkness can last for months. Yet they survive. Their fur grows thicker. Their bodies conserve energy. They travel vast distances, across frozen landscapes. Far north, beyond dense forests, live the white shadows of the tundra. The Arctic wolf. Temperatures drop below -40 degrees Celsius. Food is scarce. Darkness can last for months. Yet they survive. Their fur grows thicker. Their bodies conserve energy. They travel vast distances, across frozen landscapes. There are no trees here. No cover, only snow and wind. When they hunt musk oxen, they face animals that form defensive circles. Horns outward, calves in the center. Breaking that defense requires patience. Hours of pressure, testing weakness. Eventually, one mistake, and the cycle continues. In the Arctic, there is no room for error, only adaptation. Wolves are apex predators, but they are not alone at the top. In North America, they share territory with the grizzly bear. When a wolf pack makes a kill, the scent travels. Sometimes, a larger shadow arrives. A grizzly can overpower a single wolf easily, but against a pack, the balance shifts. Wolves circle, they harass, they bite and retreat, not to kill, but to protect their meal. Sometimes the bear wins, sometimes the wolves. In the wild, dominance is temporary. Only adaptability lasts. For centuries, wolves were hunted relentlessly, feared, blamed, eradicated. In places like the Yellowstone National Park, wolves disappeared completely. Without them, elk populations exploded, vegetation declined, riverbanks eroded, the ecosystem shifted. When wolves were reintroduced in 1995, something remarkable happened. They did not just hunt elk, they changed behavior. Elk avoided open valleys. Plants recovered, beavers returned, rivers stabilized. This is called a trophic cascade. The presence of a predator reshaped an entire landscape. Wolves were never just killers, they were regulators, architects of balance. Night falls again. The pack moves through trees. Pups grow stronger, hunters grow older. The cycle repeats. A howl rises, not a scream of fear, not a call of chaos, but a declaration. We are here, we survive, we endure. In the wild, power is not always the largest claws or the loudest roar. Sometimes it is intelligence, it is unity, it is the silent coordination of a pack moving as one. And somewhere in the darkness, wolves are watching. The howl fades, but the forest does not forget. Long after the pack disappears into the trees, their presence remains. In the tracks pressed into snow, in the silence left behind, in the nervous movements of prey. Wolves do not just pass through a landscape, they shape it. Prey animals do not fear death, they fear unpredictability. And wolves are masters of uncertainty. They do not attack every time. They do not reveal themselves often. Sometimes they watch for hours and do nothing.